What's up, guys? Welcome to the Rundown. As always, brought to you by Sling TV. If you're worried about where to watch the big tournament, it's time you got Sling. It's the cheapest place to watch college basketball, and you can also watch exclusive Barstool content like the Brandon Walker Show, Bench Mob, Bracket Buzz, and Kelly Keegs' The Other Line. Sling is the place where your favorite sports channels like ESPN, FS1, TNT, and more come together for less. Sling is easy to set up, easy to use, and there's no contract. Sign up now and try it absolutely free. Go to sling.com/barstool to sign up now and try it free. Sling is awesome. If you didn't get it before the tournament, you still can. There's a lot of games left. Sling's awesome. Definitely got to invest. Now to today's topics. First up, how are we doing? We're here with Jake.
That was a sick entrance by you.
Look,
the slide was smoother than I anticipated.
I was,
you pulled it off. You did pull it off.
I might start doing that every time. Make it like a little.
Your thing, just a little.
Collinsworth slide.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
The old William football slide down.
I might just make it a thing. Once again, sorry we're not Dave, Dan, KFC. Close your eyes and picture them, and maybe it'll make it better. But you know, this is what we got today. This is the first time we've been on the Rundown together. We gotta do this more often. But anyway. First up, we got NBA drama, Devin Booker cursing out fans. Honestly, I'm kind of loving these fan interactions by the players. I know it's like bad taste, like we had Nurkic the other night, and then we also had, what's his face who told him to hold the L? Trae Young. Trae Young told him to hold the L after they had the game winner. This is a pretty good video.
Wait up.
I think talking to the fans should be absolutely allowed. No fines. They should be able to say whatever they want to the fans ringside, courtside, rather.
War mode. No, I think Big Cat has a great take about this, that fans have one opportunity to fight, a player can fight a fan once a year. And I feel like this is where Devin Booker would use his annual pass.
But I mean, he did it very casually. I mean, I'm all for a good shut up pussy here and there. Reminds me of like some middle school, high school days, just talking shit with the boys. They call him a pussy. He calls him a pussy back. Pretty cool to do it literally seamlessly on the court. Like he didn't even break stride. He's just dribbling the ball up. I like it.
Now,
even the Nurkic move, I don't hate.
I have a question. Where in the game was this? Like, was it early or was it a blowout where it didn't matter? Because I have a feeling if it was a 2-point game with a minute left, he wouldn't have done that. But I'm looking at the clock. I think it's like 5:01.
I think crunch time, I think it's even better.
Yeah. But
if he's like coming, if it's like fourth quarter, like 2-minute game.
Is it 5:01 and 9:01?
And he's telling the guy in the front row, shut up. You said, what is it? It's 9-1?
9 minutes left. I don't know what quarter it is, but.
Well, I think the rule should be if a fan curses at you, you can fire back. Yeah. But you just can't,
the player shouldn't initiate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair. No, I think they should initiate.
Players should just see a
fans initiate. Well, not initiate like I'm saying not physical contact.
No, but so if you're sitting
he should talk shit. Like he should just bury a three and just turn around and look. Like I would be disheveled if I was like courtside at a Knicks game. And some guy just, like Trae Young, just buries a three in my mouth and looks at me just dead in my face.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn. I'd be like, you got me. You just smoked my ass.
I think that's too far. I think if you're just sitting there innocently, like that deserves a fine. But if you're like,
but I'm saying just a look. Maybe a look or maybe a little, like
looks are fine.
Listen, if you back it up on the court.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Devin Booker, I mean, when you're dropping like 25 a night, you can get away with it.
Absolutely.
Then we also got Shawn Marion hopping into a Twitter space and just goes off on the fans. This, I think, is absolutely hilarious. This is the best thing about Twitter spaces is you never know who's going to pop it. Like,
they spread like wildfire. You wouldn't believe it. They just happen.
It is the best source of discourse, I think, on the internet, Twitter spaces.
That was the one thing they did to me. They talk about my motherfucking shot. Nobody in the fucking league shoot the same. Get the fuck out of here. I'm shooting 35, 40% from the fucking three-point line at one point in my career and whatever. I was a very consistent jump shooter. So you gonna sit there and tell me you want to talk about my motherfucking shot, but don't want to talk about everything else I do on the fucking floor? You get the fuck out of here. Suck my dick. Like, seriously.
I like the wave of the crying, laughing.
Oh, loving it. See, it's funny because, like, obviously Shawn Marion has, like, a historically, like, just strange, unique jump shot.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird at this point in his career. Like, he had a very phenomenally successful long NBA career. It's surprising that it still bothers him that much to this day. But I think that almost came from a place of, like, put some respect on my fucking name.
Right.
Like, I shot 35, 40% from three. I was a perennial, like, just great NBA player on really good teams for a long time.
He was on those, like, Nash and Amari Stoudemire teams.
Yeah, he was on,
right?
yeah. He was on the Mavs when they won, was he?
He might have been.
I kind of think he was. Because I know he was on the Suns when they were good. He was on the Mavs when they were good. Like, he was a part of a lot of great teams for a long time.
He got it done.
Like, the guy was like a legit, like a very good, very good NBA player.
09 to 14.
Yeah, so he won the championship.
That was the 2011.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy, like, what are his career stats? What's he averaging per game for his career?
15.
See, he's going to get 15 and 9 and
double.
15 and 9 for a long career, like that 4-time All-Star. Like, I think that's more just put some respect on my name. Like, don't sit here and call my jump shot ugly when I'm out here shooting 35, 40% from three.
Yeah, I mean, form's a form, but like the stats are more important than the form.
And I know you guys went away from it a long time ago, but I still love a good old-fashioned suck my dick.
Yeah.
Like, it's still, like, in the right moment, like, in there, it played.
Yeah.
When you go on a nice rant and then just end it with a suck my dick, that was from the bottom of his balls. He
Just
meant
like a
it.
big mic drop.
He meant it, 100%.
Yeah.
He really
Jake's
would have
a
pulled
fan.
it out and had you suck it if he would have.
Jake's a huge fan. And finally, Kyrie finally cleared to play in Nets home games. That's pretty huge. That's been a long saga. I mean, hey, does that mean we don't have to bring out our Vax cards at private establishments?
I don't know what it means for fans, but
Well,
players,
fans were always able to go, I think.
No, I think fans had to show a proof of vax or a negative test. I think
That,
that's what it was.
yes.
Yeah, but look, playoffs are coming up, so obviously they could use his services. I know the same thing with some Yankees and Mets players too, right?
Yeah.
So it seems
Yeah.
like good
Judge had
timing.
that was a.
Judge,
I think it's, I mean, this obviously we don't have to get all political with it, but I think
Right.
just this specific instance, I think it's just common sense justice. I think that's fair to say.
Let's
Yeah.
get political. Fucking end all of it. It's over. Anyway, moving on. Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow shows that he's a master recruiter. He got Lael Collins to sign over cupcakes and crackers. So I did a little research. I was wondering if cupcakes and crackers was some sort of local cuisine, or even maybe one of Lael Collins' favorite home moves. It isn't. It's I don't know where crackers and cupcakes came from. I did some research. Baked by Melissa has recently come out with graham cracker cupcakes. So that actually is the only thing I could think, but those Baked by Melissa graham cracker cupcakes are pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have had them.
Listen, Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow. I feel like he doesn't even need to give cupcakes and crackers. He's Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow's like, come play with me, I'd come play for him.
But see, a good leader always makes sure the big boys are fed. I'll go back to even during the pandemic. Dave he did a pizza review at Lou Malnati's. They unfortunately, I guess there was some event they had that they didn't invite him. He basically made them send all his fat employees, me being one of them, a couple pies. Listen, I thank Dave for that. God bless him, great leader that he is. A strong leader keeps the big boys up front fed. Joe Burrow, listen, they made it to the Super Bowl this year. He was running for his life all year. This guy will do anything he can to get some good alignment in front of him.
Just a warrior.
I think it's a good move.
He's a nice guy. It's
He's a
always
nice guy. It's a smart move. Smart
when
move.
A
Nice guy
who
move.
has such a good season as he did is also a nice guy.
He's thinking about others.
Yes.
Making sure the big boys up front are fed. I appreciate it from Dave. I appreciate it from Joe Burrow.
He's also a tough motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
He's a tough
Yeah, he is.
motherfucker. And that gets respect from the big guys up front. And you know why you don't mess with the big guys up front? Check out this video. I saw this at 2 a.m. last night. Had to blog it. They say that, size doesn't matter in fighting. Like, you can use technique, kung fu, like mixed martial arts. But this is why you don't mess with a guy like over 150 pounds more than you and 6 inches taller than you.
He looks like a beast too. He's not just any big motherfucker.
Yeah.
He looks like a beast.
This
Like a weightlifter? Like
He's not fat. He's like just a monster.
This is a random guy at the gym that minds his own business. He just is wearing tons of wraps so he doesn't hurt his joints because he's lifting big weights. And if you disrespect him, as you see, he just said, he
Give him a little
starts
paw
going at
there.
him.
Oh.
And then
that was the
This
first
is-
week.
yeah.
The
No, no.
slap looked weak at first, but
This isn't a fight. This
That's
is
just-
being
he just
caught.
full mount.
Look,
He just full
look,
mount.
he's full mounted, and he just sat on him.
And that's all he's doing.
It's not a fight. It's a lesson.
that's
He's
a man who.
teaching-
I mean, you saw his first swipe. I don't know about if his hand game is strong. I'm not sitting here like I'm not Floyd Mayweather out here, but little hand slap. But he knew. I mean, that's a W.
This
Man's got him full mount.
That's a unique circumstance. How much assault is that considered?
I think that's a lesson.
I don't think that's assault. I think he just kind of pinned him down. I don't know if that's.
That's 100% assault.
That takedown has to be tough with him falling.
Yeah,
on
you
top
think
of you.
so?
I don't even think he got on top of him. I think he landed.
I think
right
just the holding him down. I don't think is like. Because and obviously he was in a spot where he could have just rained punches on him right there, and he didn't.
I mean, that guy's just helpless down there.
This
and he's
guy-
grabbing his head.
It's just like.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Why the hell? Like you can tell in the beginning of the video, this younger guy was disrespecting probably the gentle giant powerlifter of the gym who just doesn't bother anyone. Just like waits for the squat rack to open up, then puts 4 plates on both sides and just is pumping out a 405 warm-up set on squat. And then for some reason, probably this kid took one of his plates that he needed. And,
What's
started
the gym
talking
etiquette
shit.
there as a guy who goes every day?
If you see a big guy who has his squat rack and has his plates on his, squat rack hold, you don't mess with that. Like you give him a wide berth. He's there to deal with demons that we cannot comprehend, and he's moving more weight than most dump trucks.
Got it.
So, I mean, I don't know why you'd ever talk back to a guy like that. That is like, confrontation aversion 101.
Yeah.
But,
Makes sense.
moving on, a little lighthearted viral video of DJ Shaq. I love that Shaq's taking his retirement from the NBA, but also staying active by absolutely raging whenever he can. I think he actually gets paid for DJ appearances.
He's paid quite a bit, William. Quite a bit. Oh yeah.
How much you hear?
I don't know the exact numbers, but I imagine the Shaq appearance fee is a lot. And he legitimately is like DJing the event. Like he's giving you a service while also providing you with his presence, which is worth a lot of money at Mel.
Yeah, he made that. No, it went in. So Shaq, renowned for his
Still in good shape too.
Yeah.
hit free throws.
Like got some cut in the arm. He's a big boy. Oh, he buried that, I think. Yeah, he
Buried
buried
it.
that.
That's legendary.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd's just going to go wild no matter who makes that. But if it's Shaq, a guy who's known for not making free throws in his career, kind of makes it a cool, ironic story.
Fair. He denies it. I still believe the ball had something to do with it.
That's why. I was looking at the orange rim below it.
The funniest thing, though, is that that's not a basketball shot he took. That's a beer pong shot.
And this the sheer the size of his hand.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of hitting a ping pong ball beer pong shot for Shaq. So I still don't think that's any reflective of his free throw
Are you a good
ability.
beer pong player?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want to brag, but I didn't make the Cinca Cup game. That was a little weird situation, but in my day,
I've had my successes in the past.
I actually think Jake's probably a sneaky great beer pong player.
I'm not too shabby myself. Technically, I don't know if it'll ever recontinue. I'm still alive in Dana's tournament.
Oh, really?
I was in the Elite Eight. I just haven't played anybody yet. It's still to be continued.
You've not been eliminated, so good for you.
I was there. I won 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
Well, our last topic is the Sweet 16 games tonight, and there's a lot in play for a lot of people. We got Henry Lockwood going up against the rest of Pardon My Take on a big bet. He emptied the clip on Duke. A lot going on, a lot of games. The spreadsheet is in play.
Yes, the spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet is essentially turned into Gonzaga and Arizona versus the field.
Basically, we need.
So you need the favorites, or you need the field?
He needs the field. If Gonzaga wins, he loses everything. If Arizona wins, I think you lose everything too, right?
Yeah, but if Michigan wins the whole thing, we're up to. Is that
big if.
Okay? So what's more?
I'll ask.
Is Houston? Houston could do it. Okay.
I personally bet on Houston after the Illinois game to win it all.
I feel like everyone's on
at
Houston
plus
against
1,000.
Arizona though.
But see, no. But that's in we're in the small gambling bubble world.
Yes.
The public is more on Arizona.
Okay.
I think the sharp gambling world, you just see only plus 1.5 in a game like that, and you go, Houston's gonna win this. I just give myself the eye test. I don't know. I've kind of been like anti-Arizona all year, not personal. Just kind of thought they're not as good as people think they are. I think they have a lot of holes on defense. I think Houston's the most complete team left.
Which is ironic because they're without their best player,
Fair.
Marcus Sasser.
But I still stand. I just think offense, defense, they're the most complete team that's left in the field.
Jersey Jerry has just joined us.
Record.
Jerry, who are your 4 picks for tonight's games?
I just got one.
Just one?
Yep.
Wait, which one?
Texas Tech.
Hell yeah.
Noted Duke
yeah.
fan jersey, Jerry, but you're going with your head here,
Yeah,
right?
you know, sometimes you have to know when to fade your own team, just like fading yourself. I think just today's that day. I just feel like it's bound to happen. It's just he should have been done a long time ago, but today's his day. Every dog has their day. Today's his day.
It's crazy because no matter how today ends, there's going to be legit devastation.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Blood in the
time.
streets.
It's either Marty
Blood will be shed
and
somewhere.
Hank have their beloved Coach K's career over, or Big Cat loses his first game of the year. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
To pick 'em. I
It's
think
gonna be very intense.
What do you like, Ev?
I'm on Texas Tech. I think it's a coin flip game. Me, I've been high on Texas Tech all year. I have a future of them to win a national title. I just believe in them. Listen, it's crunch time right now. It's tournament time, aka playoff time. Defense wins championships, Jerry. As a Steelers fan, you
Yep,
know that.
yeah, for
This
sure.
is great offense, great defense. Listen, Duke obviously is capable of winning this game. I'm going Texas Tech. I'm going to take the defense. I just think
You know what
they
really-
went out in crunch
You know what
time.
really convinced me? Like, Big Cap.
Because you switched last minute, right?
I did. I switched. Right before I got into the city, I switched. Originally, I bet Duke, and then I couldn't live with myself, so I bet Tech. But you look at that Duke team, yeah, they have the stars and stuff. They're very, very soft. They're a soft
And they
back-
give up a lot of easy baskets.
Yeah, they do. And their defense is bad, man. It's bad. It's a bad defense. It's a bad team.
Bad team.
Bad team.
Talented team, but I agree. I agree in theory.
Do you think like St. Peter's Prep could beat a Duke team just off of how soft?
I think
Duke
any
is?
team playing right now could beat anybody.
Right. At this point in
At
the
this
tournament,
point, that's what I
nothing would
think,
shock me.
honestly.
I mean, St. Peter's winning it all would shock.
Of course,
me,
but I'm saying,
yeah.
It's
now
like they already, like they beat Kentucky.
Right.
Even OT still beat them. I mean, they smoked Murray State.
Yeah, they were never
Wire to wire. They were winning by that like 10-ish pretty much the whole game.
Yeah. No, it's going to be very interesting.
see what happens.
And I mean, it's crazy. His career
Guns
could
up.
be over.
Guns up. Guns up.
When they lost to North Carolina, yeah, that was funny. But then they had the ACC tournament. They lost to Virginia Tech there. All right, then they have the big dance. This is it. Like, it's over if they lose.
Wreck them.
I know it's
Wreck 'em.
basic, but
Oh,
so much history on the
seen A lot
line.
of zoom-ins tonight on John Shire.
Yeah.
That's who's next up.
Yep. All right,
Perfect.
Jerry.
Well, those are our topics for today. Now, what happened at St. Peter's Prep when you guys were there?
Well, first of all, it's not St. Peter's Prep. It's St.
Oh,
Peter's
sorry,
University.
dude. Growing up, I played
Yeah.
St. Peter's Prep. St. Peter's University.
Yeah, so I went out to, they had a send-off party for the team leaving the bus. Fortunately, they're actually playing in Philly. It's like an hour,
Wow.
it's an hour bus ride, so home court, if you will. It's a small fan base, but they'll show up. It's easier for them to show up because I believe they're in Indy for the first round against Kentucky.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, I believe so.
And second round against Murray State. But yeah, I went out to last night, went on the quad. It was a little quiet in the beginning. Then it filled up. I got a video of Doug Eater,
Oh, yeah.
Doug Eater, walking on the bus, and he's like, or I said, Doug, good luck, and just gave me the cold shoulder. Here are the Peacocks. Doug, good luck. But then he messaged me, or he tweeted back at me, I'm so sorry, I had my headphones in because he's wearing hoods, so
Yeah.
you couldn't tell.
He's locked in.
Yeah, he's locked in. But yeah, Doug has some merch available on the Barstool store, so go to store.barstoolsports.com. There's great Doug merch. They play tomorrow night, but I mean, no 15 seeds ever made the Elite Eight. Why not them?
Why not? I think they're going to cover at least.
He
12
got,
and a half.
I do. I think they're going to cover.
Yeah.
I think they're going to keep it close.
This
than
is
people
usually
think.
where Cinderella dies.
I think the last two did cover the spread though.
They did cover? Okay.
They lost, but Oral Roberts, they lost by one or two.
They lost at the buzzer, Max Ace.
Like he had a wide open look that would have. They won the games. They
Florida
covered.
smoked FGC.
And I know-
was at that game.
I'm pretty sure they did cover the number though.
FGC,
I remember
yeah.
seeing a stat saying they both previously covered the spread.
But yeah,
Because obviously, I mean, 12 and a half, they could, in theory, get smoked and still cover the spread.
right.
Lose by 12.
Yeah.
I loved his.
Doug
Yeah,
just-
he's
Just
locked in.
stoic.
but it was clear he didn't
With
hear
that
it.
had
fluffy
headphones
hair
in.
popping out of his fucking
Yeah.
hood.
Check out that picture of him with the Wild Wing sponsorship. I think this is all
Yeah.
Great with the
photo.
mustache.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
I call him a March Madness legend. When you think
For
back
sure.
to the 2022
Absolutely.
tournament,
Yeah.
you think of Doug, the hair, and the mustache, no matter how
Absolutely.
this story ends.
Yeah.
Oh, from New Jersey, Frank's
Nutley.
hometown?
Central Jersey.
Next
North-ish.
to Frank. So
Frank's
Frank's on the
neighbor.
Peacocks. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
it was awesome going to the pep rally. good crowd. I believe it's 22 or 2,300 undergrad students.
Wow, small.
I mean,
What's their number
Crazy.
one? What's their number one degree? Like
major?
what major that they get.
Peacocking.
Peacock.
Just cock it up.
Like
Yeah.
I want to know like what they're known for. Biology sciences.
There you
That's
go.
pretty cool.
That's important. Criminal justice.
Yeah.
Nursing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Shout out the Peacocks. Go Cox.
Yeah. Why not?
Go, baby.
Why not?
Well, I think that's our show today. Unless anyone else has anything to add.
Oh, I'm very excited for tonight. I don't want to see my friends fighting with each other. It's gonna be tough.
I just want a Royal Rumble. I think it's gonna be hilarious.
I will say, I feel like when it's Hank versus Big Cat and PFT, usually Hank comes out the winner historically, right?
Dude,
That does not change tonight.
He's linked to Martin. in these
But he's linked to
situations.
Marty,
Usually,
so right.
He used the G word on Duke's game tonight, which I think is
Right, which makes
could
it
be
that
an
much more
incredible
fascinating.
mistake
Coach
potentially.
Yeah.
K Killer.
I'm very excited.
Well, thanks for joining us on the Rundown. As always, thank you for watching.
Houston whale play. Bomb. Nuclear missile. Houston.